Cells go through a series of events between actual cell division events, and those series of events is referred to as the cell cycle. And the cell cycle can be categorically divided into three subphases. The first is interphase, and we'll talk about the subdivisions of interphase in just a moment. And then mitosis itself, and cytokinesis. Now, they're putting mitosis and cytokinesis under mitotic phase. Different authors will set this up in different ways. So I'm going to say that there are three portions to the cell cycle: interphase, mitosis, and cytokinesis. Now, mitosis is nuclear division. This is the separation of the chromosomes that were contained in the nucleus. And remember, the nucleus degrades prior to mitosis so that the chromosomes can actually separate to the different poles. Cytokinesis is the cytoplasmic separation. So mitosis occurs, the nuclear chromosomes separate, then cytokinesis occurs, and that's the actual event in which the cytoplasm is separated and two daughter cells are formed. So one cell starts the process of the cell cycle. When it reaches mitosis, the chromosomes of that cell divide, and then at cytokinesis, the cytoplasm divides, and that's when you have the two daughter cells. Now, please understand that these two daughter cells will be genetically identical, because mitosis is really cloning, right? The DNA replicates prior to cell division, and we'll show that in just a moment. And so therefore, each of the daughter cells, barring a mutation, has an exact replicate of the DNA in those chromosomes. Now let's talk about the subphases of interphase. There's G1, S, and G2. And what we're really going to focus on is the S phase of interphase, because that's when DNA synthesis occurs. In other words, that's when an unduplicated chromosome becomes a duplicated chromosome, meaning it contains two chromatids. And each of those two chromatids will contain an identical DNA double helix, again, barring an error in the process of DNA replication. So the idea is, once cytokinesis has occurred, each of the daughter cells will enter into interphase. There will be a period of cell growth and cell preparation for division. The S phase, which is again DNA synthesis, the DNA duplicates and prepares for cell division. G2, followed by mitosis, nuclear division of those chromosomes, followed by cytokinesis, cytoplasmic division. This process in humans occurs roughly every 24 hours, but you think about during embryonic development, this cycle is occurring at an amazing rate, because you're going from one fertilized egg to trillions of cells in the period of 9 months. I mean, it's absolutely amazing how this process will occur. Now, uncontrolled cell division is referred to as cancer. And so the cell cycle is tightly regulated. If something goes wrong with those regulating molecules in the cell cycle, then cell division will be uncontrolled, and that again results in cancer.